haven't won yet, you still have plenty of chances to do that through the remainder of the week. The Cavaliers will play tonight. They're playing, they're here at home or no?
No, I think they're in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. They're playing the Sixers in Philly tonight. I was focused on that Danny Green thing. The Cavs grabbed Danny Green from the Spurs?
Well, he was bought out.
Bought out, but I mean, the Cavs drafted him like 10 years ago.
14 years ago, yeah.
Holy cow.
Yep.
So Danny Green, waived by the Rockets.
Back to the Cavs.
Back to the Cavs. Coach H.R. Flickerstick says he's very, very excited about the whole thing. Was he ever he was just a college player, right, Bickerstaff? He wasn't he didn't play in the pros.
No, he didn't play in the pros. His dad was a professional coach, Bernie Bickerstaff.
Okay.
Yeah. Bernard
Bickerstaff.
I'm Bernard Bickerstaff.
Yeah. Well, his wife's Foxy, Nikki Bickerstaff.
That's a great
which is
name.
a great name.
That's a great name.
She could go
Nikki
by
Bicker.
Nicole.
Yeah.
She'd go by Nikki. Nikki Bickerstaff. Kevin Love. I'm not sure what's going on with Kevin Love. He's not playing.
He's not playing, but he's still, good locker room guy and
good locker room guy.
Yeah, he's
you know what?
What he snaps you with a towel when you're leaving the showers,
and then go. He's like,
like
gotta
the
keep you on your
Coppertone?
toes, guys.
Right. Good locker room
He's
guy.
he's a good teammate. He keeps the guys engaged. He helps.
It's a big team. You got plenty of guys that could do that on the cheap.
But they don't have the. They have to pay this money no matter what.
Yeah.
Somebody's have him do something. So you have him kind of be like almost an assistant coach.
Huh. Yeah, but they're not going to keep him. He got one more year left on his deal?
His contract ends at the end of the season, I believe.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, so they'll just, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll ride off into the sunset. You say he'll probably want to play for somebody else.
I think he might try and go join up with a contender. Or he might sign with the Cavs again. And just play for a much cheaper contract. And just,
What if we got him on the
guy.
Bulls? Kevin Love on the Chicago Bulls.
Would you like that?
Of course.
Okay.
It'd be a little bit of Cleveland on my home team.
Now, if the Cavs win
I
the
wouldn't hate
championship
that.
this year,
If
the Cavs win the championship this year, then I bet he will retire.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
He'll go, I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good way to go out.
Well, my money's on the Grizzlies for the West. So if it's Grizzlies, Cavs, I can win a lot of money there. I'm putting my bets in way in advance.
The Suns are the favorite in the West now, I think.
Nuggets.
Nuggets, yeah, I guess they're number. But with the addition of Kevin Durant, I think the Suns are going to take it.
And they still have Steve Nash. They got the round mound rebound.
No.
They got, I'm sorry?
No.
They have Dan Marley?
No.
Bob Marley.
Dan Marley. Shut up, Mary. Don't help
No
me.
Dan Marley?
No Dan Marley.
Oh, come on. Are you sure?
He's been retired since, I want to say, the mid-90s.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about playing. Great players.
Yeah. I
sure?
I had a Marley bar back in the day. He had his own candy bar. It
Well,
was like $500,000. It was very good.
Okay. Well, listen, Sun's got a great team. Hornacek's still in there, and
Nope.
What? Yeah, he's one of those locker room guys.
He just hangs out in the locker room. Yeah?
Larry Nance Sr.
No.
He's a locker room guy. Him and Kidd, they're getting people together, and kind of they're taking the young bucks and they're pointing them in the right direction. That's how they do it in Phoenix. You can't count on these young guys to know their way around. You got to have Amari in there to point him in the right direction.
Amari who?
Amari Stoudemire. Didn't he play for the Suns?
Yeah. I was watching.
Star of the movie Trainwreck.
Was in the movie Trainwreck.
Star of the movie Trainwreck.
I want to say star.
Star of the movie Trainwreck. What were you saying?
I was just watching some Jordan highlight from his final All-Star game, and it was weird seeing him play against some of the players that were from that next generation. He's playing against Sean Marion, who was on the Suns, And I just thought that was weird to see those two on the court together.
Yeah.
Just
Old
those
school, baby.
The Wizards Jordan years are still very weird to me. Because you don't see a lot of highlights from that. It doesn't get talked about a lot.
That to me is like when he was playing baseball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where you don't know much about it, but then you'll see some stuff, and there's some really cool stories about it. And then there's some stuff where you're just like, it's just so weird seeing him in that uniform.
Right.
And him coming off the bench. It's just strange.
It's like the second Darren in Bewitched. It's like when they replace a guy with another guy and they don't. Okay, let me give you this money and then we'll get to the Poundcake sports break. As promised, right now is $1,000 to go fund yourself. Good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fund yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword credit at WMMS.com. That's credit. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
Okay, Poundcake, you're ready to do this?
Mm-hmm.
You're feeling good? Have you stretched out? Have you done your calisthenics?
I ain't do all that, but I feel okay.
All right.
Play ball! This is a Poundcake Sports Break!
In the headlines today, we're talking FaZe Banks. Never heard of him? Neither have I, but apparently he is a world-famous gamer / YouTuber. He was out at a Super Bowl party this past weekend, and someone got him up on his watch. FaZe was wearing a custom-made, one-of-a-kind Richard Mille watch worth over $200,000. FaZe was watching Drake perform, and then when things started getting lit, he stuffed the watch in his pocket only for someone to snatch it. Can you believe it? Now FaZe is begging on social media for his watch back. Mr. Banks, you about to take a bigger L than the Eagles did on this one. No one is returning that watch. Not even for the $50,000 reward you're offering. Take it from me, y'all. He got off easy. If he was wearing that in the hood with no security, FaZe would have caught that fade, if you know what I mean. Mr. Banks, I hope Mr. Banks has great insurance. Also, happy belated Valentine's Day. Are you guys curious to know what your favorite stars were doing? Well, I'm going to tell you anyways. Newly divorced Giselle Bundchen wanted to highlight that she's single this year, and when asked who was her Valentine, she took a page out of my book and said, I love my Duke. This whole time I thought I was doing a British accent, but apparently it was Brazilian. I report on Tom and Giselle a lot in the sports break because their tale is so tragic. They were together since 2006 and were married for 13 years. It's so heartbreaking. But don't worry, Giselle. I love my Dukes too. And lastly, someone who didn't spend Valentine's Day alone, Larsa Pippen. She posted a photo on her Instagram of Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, saying that he is her forever mate. Cupid just don't know what to do with this bitch. All the girls receiving expensive chocolate on Valentine's Day, well, Larsa got you beat. Y'all got to give it up to the GOAT of gold digging, the OG wag, and ask Larsa, and she'll tell you, Pippen ain't easy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this Poundcake Sports Break.
All right, well done.
This
He landed the plane.
is a Poundcake Sports Break!
I give that one a 5 out of 5.
That's good.
Yeah, he pulled it up at the end there. I wasn't sure where it was going in the middle there, but
Pippin ain't easy.
what do you call Tom Brady's ex-wife?
Bundchen?
He always booted. Where did he get Buttigieg?
Bundchen. That's how it's
Bundchen.
spelled.
Giselle Bundchen. No, it's not spelled Buttigieg. He's calling her Giselle Buttigieg.
B-U-N-D-C-H-E-N.
Buddha.
Rockin' everywhere.
She's the 16th richest woman in the entire entertainment industry. That's a lot of riches. She has a lot of riches.
Has much riches.
Much riches.
Many riches.
Yeah.
Should we play a sports game?
Oh, do you want to play something fun?
Let's play a
Yes.
sports game.
Okay. I'm going to play this clip for you. You guys can play along.
And he said, Dad, guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL?
I don't know if this guy's a preacher or what he is, but he's talking to a group of people.
Yes. And basically, you're going to guess whether this is the NBA or the NFL. He's going to read off some stats. You guess NFL, NBA.
Okay.
And he said, Dad, guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL? 36 have been accused of spousal abuse. 7 have been arrested for fraud. 19 have been accused of writing bad checks. 117 have directly or indirectly been bankrupted at least 2 businesses. 3 have done time for assault. 71, I repeat, 71 cannot get a credit card due to their bad credit. 14 have been arrested on drug-related charges. 8 have been arrested for shoplifting. 21 currently are defendants in lawsuits, and 84 have been arrested for drunk driving in the last year.
Mm-hmm. Now he asked for a
NFL.
show of hands.
Oh.
Well, he asked the crowd for a show of hands, right?
All right, yeah.
How many of you think NBA?
Mm-hmm. Some hands go up.
How many of you think NFL?
Mm-hmm. Some other hands go
All right,
up.
let's get Poundcake and Mary's response.
I say NFL. Or is that going to be like, is there a twist? Is it actually like the Catholic Church or something?
You're warm.
You're warm, yeah. We'll give you a C.
So there is a C option.
I mean, they didn't give you a C option, but yeah, that's kind of the direction it goes. But
Well,
that was very
origi-
astute of you to figure that out.
Originally, I was like, oh, it's going to be the NFL.
Yeah.
But now that I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, it's Republican Party. Like some kind of politician.
Okay.
Poundcake, what do you think?
I'm just going to say NBA because I don't know which one.
Because he wasn't listening.
No, you
You
said
know.
it went into the direction of like the Catholic Church or whatever it
Do
was.
you want me to play it again? Did you not hear it?
Okay, go ahead, play it again. I missed it.
And he said, Dad, guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL? 36 have been accused of spousal abuse. 7 have been arrested for fraud. 19 have been accused of writing bad checks. 117 have directly or indirectly been bankrupted at least 2 businesses. 3 have done time for assault. 71, I repeat, 71 cannot get a credit card due to their bad credit. 14 have been arrested on drug-related charges. 8 have been arrested for shoplifting. 21 currently are defendants in lawsuits, and 84 have been arrested for drunk driving in the last year. How many of you think NBA? How many of you think NFL? Well, the answer is neither. It's the 435 members of the United States Congress.
That was so good.
And he's a white guy talking to what I guarantee you is a white audience,
Yeah.
by the way. And they're
You
like,
can hear that
"Yep."
response. They go, oh, rabble, rabble, rabble.
That's right. Yep. All of our arms went up because we thought you were talking about somebody else who didn't look like us.
Maybe he was talking to Congress.
Oh, I think they would
And he
have known.
said,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
idiot.
Congressman, like, that was me. I got 4 of
God.
those DUIs myself.
Someone's just ticking off the put a finger downs every time he mentions something. He's like, put a finger down.
They let Matt Gaetz off the hook. That investigation's done.
Oh, the prostitute one?
Yeah, like getting teenagers on Venmo or whatever.
But his friend is probably still locked up, right? His
Yeah,
friend
I think
sang
so.
like a canary.
Well, I
Throw
don't
him under the bus.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was like, oh, he got pinched, so now he's going to rat. And then he was trying to get him out or he was trying to snitch on him to get out, or get some type of better deal. And they were like, nope, you still a snitch, and now we're going to leave you in there.
And what happens to snitches?
They get stitches, but like if...
No ding on that one?
No, they
knows
get
it.
stitches.
Yeah, they get stitches.
He gets stitches.
Hey, tomorrow, comedian Mike Winfield is going to be back on the show. He's very funny. I like catching up with him. But you know what else tomorrow is?
Nothing.
I do.
Nothing of importance.
No, that's not true.
Are you sure? It's just like a Thursday.
It's Lil Billy Squire's birthday tomorrow.
Little Billy Squire tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Lil Billy Squire tomorrow. That's right. Remember last year when Mary Santorum called and serenaded you?
That was awesome.
The Reading Rainbow song?
Bill Squire is the guy. He is the reason why we celebrate on this date. It's William's birthday. Bill can do anything from eating cake to masturbate. It's William's birthday. Bill can go anywhere. We celebrate on this date. It's William's birthday. It's William's birthday.
Nailed that falsetto.
Wow, look at that. From last year, our own Mary Santora was gone, and Mary Santorum
Stepped up to the plate.
will check in from time to time. And just a glorious, glorious birthday. Eat your heart out, Marilyn Monroe and JFK. It was Mary Santorum's serenade of Lil Billy Squire last year. And tomorrow, one more around the sun. What are you, 42 tomorrow?
41.
41 years young.
You're in your 40s. It's crazy.
Tomorrow.
I've been in my 40s, yeah.
You know, you're in your 30s, Poundcake.
I know. It's hard for me to believe that I'm in my 30s.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
gonna.
there it is.
I didn't shop or anything, so I'm just gonna Venmo you. I don't have much money.
Who, me?
All
You
right.
should send it
Oh,
to Bill. You send it to Bill. Don't send it to me.
I'm giving him money.
I'll send you a request right now.
$2 million.
It better not be for a lot.
It's good to be Bill Squire. It always feels right when he's in the spotlight.
How high do you think he'll go?
Who,
He
Poundcake?
just said he doesn't have that much money. Maybe
Yeah.
$50.
I've been a good friend to you.
Are you requesting him to Venmo you a
Yeah.
certain amount of money?
Let's see how much he's looking for.
He's gonna put in like
I don't
5,000.
think I've ever
I need a
requested
good
anyone
laugh.
on Venmo. I pay
haven't
people all
either.
the time. I've never requested money from someone.
I get requests all the time from I don't know how the listeners find me, but they find me.
And then
And
they
then they
request.
ask you for money.
Yes, and they're hoping that I'm like lazy or not paying attention, thinking that they're giving me money.
That's like when people are like, oh, just send a wedding invite to a billionaire if you know their address and see if their assistant sends you a present.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
funny.
start doing that. You don't actually have to have a wedding, right? You could just put together just go register at Bed Bath & Beyond or something.
That would be dishonest.
Take 25 off of that bill.
What do you request?
I requested 75. I didn't think I was going to get 50.
I will give you 50.
All right, then just send me
So you
50.
shoot high, and then he dials it back to where you really
I was gonna
want it.
give him 50.
Hmm.
20. What are you gonna do with $25?
That's what I'm saying.
I'll give him
Okay.
50. He's worth 50 at least. Just
Oh, look at
just
you.
50.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll cut mine back down to 50.
Same.
What?
Listen,
Thanks a lot, Poundcake.
Welcome, and you're not even getting it till
what's
tomorrow.
good for the goose is always good for the gander. Oh, Shayla. I got a break. Hey, you want to text for something? 35192. If you don't, 35192. And you can listen anywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
People are going funding crazy around here.
Oh my God,